beautiful Rome. We're walking along the Tiber River, one of the more ancient rivers in all of Europe. Just nice being in such a beautiful place, such great food. Eating a lot of hummus. It's a beautiful Roman Italian dish. So yeah, thank you for journeying with us to this beautiful place.
Here we are in Rome, day 2. Right now leaving the Colosseum. You can see behind us, it's a large circular building.
Circulars are for Catholic people. Catholic people, Pope, Pope's house, Pope, circle,
Popes, Catholic,
building.
Catholic popes.
Pope, Popity Pope.
The Pope lives in the Colosseum because it's Catholic and circular. Really enjoying our time here in Rome. About to go eat some really good Italian food.
We're gonna go eat some romaine salad.
Yes, I'm done.
Made famous in the 1950s movie Roman Holiday by Audrey Hepburn and Gregory Peck. Here lies the Bocca della Verità. Legend has it that if you stick your hand in the Bocca della Verità and you're not telling the truth, there's a monk in there who will cut your hand off. So I'm going to stick my hand in there just to make sure that we are telling the truth in all these things that we're trying to bring you. The Bocca della Verità in Rome. The truth, as we have it.
Thank you for joining us again. We're here still on our pilgrimage to Rome. Behind me, you can see St. Peter's Basilica, the one and only. People travel from all over the world, all over the universe, just to see this church. And here, in a very special way, you can see from this mural of commemoration, we have a mural of Pope John Paul II, because this right here was the very spot where he was shot about 200 years ago when he was Pope. And so it's a very special place, very solemn place, and so we're going to take some time now here to just silently pray and just commemorate Pope John Paul II and all the other great popes here at St. Peter's on our pilgrimage to Rome.
One of the most beautiful works of art found in all of Rome is, of course, the Apse mosaic in San Clemente. So we just wanted to show that to you now. Notice the detail on this piece of work. I think it's from the 10th century. So a beautiful depiction of Christ on the cross. And then the flowing things out from him. Everything comes from the center and works out. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get some gelato now, famous Italian ice cream. Thank you.
Well, good morning. We are here today on our next day during our pilgrimage to Rome in Italy. Today we're stepping a little aside from the city of Rome itself, away from the hustle and bustle. You can see behind me where we're heading today, the beautiful city of Assisi, home of St. Francis and St. Clare, very near and dear to my heart. Over to the other side though, we can see Perugia, sort of their rival town. We will not be going over there. But yeah, we're very excited today to spend the day in this quiet and peaceful city of Assisi here in Italy. We're going to be spending the day in very solemn, silent prayer, praying for all of the victims and those who are restoring Area 51.
So we discovered, it's a really great find, an old Roman aqueduct. It's actually still running water into the town of Assisi, even to this day, still functioning aqueduct. You can see kind of the Roman arc that it's famous for, signifying that it is indeed an aqueduct. We have some Roman scribbles there as well, probably about 4 centuries old. Here's the pump house where the guy who's running the aqueduct would stay with his family. Obviously it's gone into disrepair. As they no longer need someone to stay and watch it, they all pump it from the pump house. But yeah, this is a real great discovery that we just kind of stumbled on, and we're getting to live history right in front of us. All right, so we're standing here at the famous Doria Pamphili National Park, 17th century park that was established by the Italian government. You can see the famous Roman pines. They make kind of a canopy effect. You usually see them in TV shows and stuff. So pretty cool. In the background behind us here, or in front of us, I guess, is the Medici Palace, hanging the Italian flag, obviously. That was built by the famous Medici family in this most ancient of parks.
Rome.
A lot of people believe that the Cathedral of Rome is in St. Peter's, but it's actually here in the Lateran Basilica, which we stand. I'm standing here in front of the cathedral chair of the Lateran. This is actually the Pope's chair. So real unrestricted access we have throughout Rome.
So we're here right outside the Vatican, and if you look closely behind me, you can see the traditionally dressed Swiss guards. They are very famous and well known for hundreds of years now. They've been the guards who guard the Pope. They swear their lives and dedicate themselves to guard him. It's a very serious matter, normally passed down from father to son. As you can see, they obviously take it very seriously. It's a beautiful thing, and we're very thankful to have them here guarding the Pope here in Rome.
In 312 AD, Constantine was outside the Milvian Bridge where he would meet his rival Maxentius. They would have a battle that would determine who would be the emperor of Rome. The night before, Constantine had a dream, and in that dream he saw the cross, and it said, "In this sign you will conquer." The next day, Constantine and his soldiers painted that cross on their shields and won the battle. Emperor Constantine would actually convert to Christianity, but it was the Battle of the Milvian Bridge that would set him up as emperor. This is that bridge. All right, so we took a little day trip today to Naples, south of Rome. We are standing on the top of Mount Vesuvius right now. You can see the city sort of in the distance. Mount Vesuvius, of course, that famous volcano that exploded, leaving a bunch of people in ash. So we're gonna go check that out later, but you can see some of the terrain of a volcano. I think it's still active, so we're kind of putting our life in our hands here. We're sitting here outside the beautiful Trevi Fountain. Probably one of the more noticeable things, one of the more popular sites in all of Rome. The tradition is that if you throw a coin in the Trevi, then you'll be able to come back. So I'm gonna go do that right now. And ding! All right, looks like I'm coming back to Rome. Yeah, I did. I like that place.
Yeah, it wasn't quite the best, but I mean, you can kind of see over here.
What are you guys doing?
Oh, we're just looking at pictures from the Rome trip.
Rome? We went to the Holy Land.